Well, hello again. So here we are in Corfu. This is only a small video. I've been asked by someone to do an early morning video of Corfu. So I've been out this morning about 8 o'clock because I had to get some food and we only allowed out the house for essentials. It's like being in prison. I tell you what, all us residents over here, we're going to end up really good alcoholic cooks. So I hope you'll excuse me if I stumble over the words a little bit because I haven't got a script. I'm just ad-libbing. There's no virus here at the moment, I'm pleased to say, which is really good news. As long as we keep the tourists out, the mainlanders out, and forget Easter, because Easter is a time over here when we do lamb on the spit, and families come from the mainland to Corfu for a few days holiday and to enjoy everything. So if they stay away, we should be okay. No, unfortunately, with the lockdown that's on, there are still people who think it doesn't apply to them. There are still people going around in supermarkets and that who don't have permits, don't bother with the paperwork, but they are being caught by the police and fined heavily. So that's the state at the moment. It's difficult now at the moment to have reasons to go out the house. The streets are very quiet. Most people are staying at home, as you can see. The supermarkets are very well stocked. There is no panic buying in Corfu, and people are being very sensible and staying well apart from each other, which is not strange for me because most people stay away from me anyway. Anyway, I'm an alcoholic. When you go in the supermarkets here, they supply you with rubber gloves and hand cleanser. At the moment they don't force you to wear masks, mainly because we haven't got any in Corfu. No one's got masks except the supermarkets, and where they get them I don't know. In a little while there'll be a few cars about. At the moment there's nothing, which is nice. Weather's a bit overcast. I'm sitting in my garden. It's quite warm, not cold. And the shelves are, as I say, are very full. No one's taking the piss about prices. They're not gouging us and putting prices up. Everything's about the same as last year price-wise. The small villages, such as Episkepsi, I was up there yesterday getting my prescriptions from the doctor, who informs me that from now on we have to get them via the internet. There's the old people and the villagers are walking around without gloves on and in groups and out in their cars, which is illegal. But there you go. No doubt when money gets a bit tight out here, we'll get into the phase of there'll be a few house break-ins. I've been here 30 years and it always seems to happen, but that's nothing. The lockdown is well in effect. Only service shops are open and supermarkets, and I don't know about the rest of Greece. I did ask a friend to let me know, Paul McGovern, but unfortunately he's a very busy man doing the Agio Fest and the Agiot newspaper and hasn't replied yet. I don't know where we go to get any tests done, not that anyone needs it at the moment. It's just starting to spit with rain. I'm going to get wet doing this. Sod it. Now, we're very lucky because this lockdown's happening in winter, which is Corfu's off-season, so we're not losing trade. We hope to be back for June because when my family comes over, and my wife's family, because it's a highlight of our year when we see them. So that's it for now. I'm going to show you the video where I went down and cruised around, and I'll make a few comments as we go. As I say, it's only a short one. So the important thing is we're safe at the moment, no virus here at the moment, and everybody, well, not everybody, but mostly everyone's being sensible. And we're all becoming even more alcoholics. As I'm getting wet here, I'm going to pack up now and just watch the video. Cheers! I'm outside the house about now, and I'm ready to jump in the old jam jar and go down the motorway to Acharavi. This is the Agios Panteleimon to Acharavi motorway. And as you can see, it's a beautiful drive, early morning, 8 o'clock. It's lovely. The drive down from my house to Acharavi takes about 7 minutes, so it's very pleasant. Well, we're in Acharavi High Street. As you can see very clearly, it's pretty deserted, although in probably half an hour it'll be a little bit busier with the workers who are allowed to go to work will go to work. I'm going to creep along the end of town to Delia supermarket to get my supplies and then have a look round. As you can see, the shelves are well stocked and it's very quiet because opening hours are 6 days a week from 8 o'clock in the morning until 9 o'clock at night. So it's very pleasant shopping now. Before you come in, you have to put gloves on and disinfect your hands on top of the gloves as well. So they're quite careful, the staff are always wiping everything down. Well, this is Rhoda Beach and deserted. It's lovely. This is the English Mediterranean corner shop. They're closed at the moment, don't open until 9. You can buy anything you want from England here. It's a wonderful shop. I always go here. Well, just coming into Rhoda. It's beautiful along here this time of the year. Very quiet, very peaceful. And the town is deserted, the same as Acharavi. Probably get a bit busier a bit later on, but only with the essential people at this time of the year. Look at that scenery, isn't it lovely? I love this place. You should live here as well, you know. Very apt under the circumstances, this sign. Haha, yes. Well, on my way back home now, up the mountain again, on the motorway. Still beautiful views on this side of the road. It's been nice to get out the house for 5 minutes. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you found it informative and interesting. The view from my house. Cheers.